I ask you one question. You guys answer me, okay? Do you think the COVID-19 situation is likely to improve in the next 1 year, 2 years, or 3 years? How long will it take for the economy to improve? Guys, put on the chat box. Please, guys. 1, 2, or 3? Guys, come on. 2 years, 3 years. Okay, someone say not sure. Actually, not sure is also answer lah. To be fair, knowing what's happening, it is also fair to answer not sure lah. Okay, but I don't know what is E. Rosma, you answer E. What does E mean? What does E? E means what? Or you type wrongly. E is quite near to 3. Do you mean 3? Okay, Rosma, 3 lah. Maybe you type, because I see on the keyboard 3 is quite near to E. Maybe that's why you type wrongly. Okay, so now, okay, yeah lah. But do you know that blockchain and cryptocurrency doesn't depend on people going out of the house. In fact, it is now thriving now of COVID, and everyone can be a part. Okay, for the whole of last year, blockchain is growing, going up. Okay, of course now the last 1-2 months, actually not the last 1 month only lah. The last 1 month there was a mini 1.5 month. There's a mini winter lah. For the local, it doesn't seem to be a winter because every big company is buying. You are selling lah, but every big company is buying. Okay, they buy in the order of billions. And MicroStrategy sell more share and get more loan to buy. They go all the way. Okay. So I want to tell you something about the Dotcom winter. Okay, because I want to see that I want you to see that actually there are a lot of things that are repeating pattern. Okay, repeating pattern. So you see, I just want to convince you that I do not really think that what we are seeing now is a winter. And even if it is, there's nothing so worrying also. Let me tell you why. Okay, you see, in this particular chart, you know this is Dotcom winter. I mean, it's not too long ago. It was 20 years ago only. So during the first part of the Dotcom bubble, what we see is that the popularization of internet. So everybody is starting to have internet, like but on PC. Okay, so what you have is that more people have personal computer and which is connected to the net, and then of course more and more people do the .com, the app, the application or software on the net lah. So by the time when there's over investment, people invest thinking that people will use this to buy this or buy that, or buy things online or this thing. But it is not so mature that people are using it yet. Okay, so when you go up here over investment, what happens? It drops. So as a result of that, there is a lot of 14 years to recover back whatever we lost. Okay, in these 14 years. But of course, this increase of the market, what is it due to? It is due to actual usage, actual users. There is actual user in this. Okay, during this time, of course, there are companies like Uber, in Singapore, of course, Grab, all these coming up. Okay, they are growing. Okay, then Airbnb, and those kind of the .com that is listed now. Okay, and because they are real users. Okay, does this mean that there will not be any other winter? That there is, but the normal boom and bust cycle is still there. Okay, so but then the normal and boom and bust cycle is still how do you call it? It doesn't mean that .com will be destroyed. Okay, it will just means that maybe yes, you will have some downturn and upturn and downturn and all these things. Okay, so generally, .com is here to stay because the thing is that it has proven its usage and it's proven that sufficient people in the market will use it. So as a result of that, even if there is winter after .com, it doesn't mean .com will be phased out. You see, and that is a very important point. Actually, the same thing happened during the Great Depression. Okay, Great Depression was a adoption of electronics. Okay, the invention of light bulb led to the fridge, fan, toaster, radio in household. Okay, but of course during the 1930s, there was again an overinvestment and then it fell apart. And then but people do need this device, but not at the speed that people think it to be. Okay, so what you see how similar the chart is. So I cut short the presentation. Over investment, not many real users. At this point, it's just speculation in here. There is only speculative value of blockchain at this point. Okay, at this point. But as the 2018 fall apart, you see that the number of users going down. Okay, this is a crash of user. Okay, because there wasn't much use that user can really use blockchain for. But of course, you see that, during the year 2020, it grew. And these users is the main growth is caused by decentralized finance. Okay, Iris, are you saying something? Okay, so the growth is due to decentralized finance, and decentralized finance have real users. Okay? And let me just say a bit about decentralized finance. Okay, decentralized have real users is because, like, for example, let's say you take a loan on a blockchain, you borrow on a blockchain, or you have too much money, you put on blockchain to be lent out. Okay, and there are people who say, I got not enough money, so I borrow. So I try to borrow from you, and then the people who have too much money, you can lend out, and the people who have too little money can borrow from you. Okay, so that there is a market need. Okay, this is a natural need. Okay, so now blockchain is empowering all that. It is still growing. Okay, if history is any indicator, blockchain will expand economically and transform and disrupt every industry it touches, and a lot of wealth will be generated. Okay, so now this graph is not updated. Bitcoin even now the market size is about 0.6 trillion, I think so, right? 0.6. Okay, 0.6. Well, 0.6 trillion. Okay, now it's just 0. But gold is still about 8 trillion now. The rest didn't really go much. Okay, and this one doesn't include the rest of the crypto. If you include the rest of the crypto, now we have about 1.4 trillion, which is still small compared to gold. But I tell you, do you think crypto will overtake gold? Obviously, what is the big deal about gold? What? For what? Obviously, it will overtake gold. Do you think it will overtake stock market? Yes, of course. Stock question. Okay. Only now you must understand there is only 1% of the world population are blockchain user. The rest of the 99%, to me, they are crypto virgins. Okay, they are crypto virgins. Okay, so the market is too huge already. Okay, and the global money supply is 90 trillion. I think blockchain will eventually blow this out. Nothing. They will overtake this one. I don't think overtaking this one is a problem. Global debt, I don't know enough of global debt. But let's just move on. I think so. I think you overtake this one also. Okay. At this point, do you have any question? Okay, this slide is to show you there's massive potential. Okay. It's just that you must know how to leverage. Okay, if you don't do anything about blockchain, you will miss out a chance to gather wealth for yourself. Okay. And for those who miss it, may become economically irrelevant. Okay, then you must think, blockchain is not here. It's not a casino. Okay, it has real world users. Okay, and whether you are a businessman or you're an investor, or even let's say you are employee, or you are looking for job, you're middle class, you're working for someone, getting high pay, whatever. If you do not know blockchain, you will become not relevant because it will be the language of the future. It will be the language of the future.